Eejit Emerald back hammering away at the C4 fire again. June 2021.
There's an experiment, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, what did he what's obviously the mountain would observe phenomena. Yeah, what was the independent variable?
Yep. The shape of the Earth.
Retard!
Was the independent variable, okay. And the dependent variable?
To you, though,
where the mountain appears relative to the tower.
What's your alternative hypothesis?
The Earth is flat. Or sorry, that the Earth is a globe.
And the null?
That the Earth is flat. Yeah, like we don't even have to invoke any specific, form of gravity here.
That's why we love you. Your meticulous attention to excruciating detail. OCD-like. Yeah, you aren't invoking any specific form of gravity, because there isn't a specific form of gravity in existence. Clown.
So why doesn't the gas go off into space?
So Chemo, let's build up to this. If I throw a baseball upward, we acknowledge that it will not fly out forever, right? It will eventually come back.
Oh, brother. Feebly clumsy false equivalence fallacy. Gases aren't baseballs. Solids. Professor Nut.
Someone in the chat said that gas molecules at standard temperature and pressure move at like 300 to 400 meters per second. That's still not fast enough bullets move faster than that.
False equivalence fallacy number 2. Gases aren't bullets. That is, solids. Also, non sequitur fallacy. Why in the world are you invoking speed? We're discussing the entropy of gases.
But if you fire a bullet upward, it will eventually come back down.
False equivalence fallacy times 2, numbers 3 and 4. Again, bullets aren't gases. They're solids. And gas's kinetic energy is governed by absolute temperature. Is a bullet's kinetic energy governed by temperature? If you're walking around outside, do bullets start flying around when a certain temperature is reached? You dumbass cracker! By the way, you'd fail 6th grade Intro to Physics.
So these gas molecules are not moving any faster than even a bullet. Yet a bullet comes down.
Continued clumsy false equivalence fallacy times 2, numbers 5 and 6. Solids are not gases. And kinetic energy conflation amidst false equivalence. Additionally, retard red herring fallacy. Brain dead appeal to speed.
If bullets can't make it out of the atmosphere, neither can gas, which moves like 3 times slower.
Wrong. False equivalence fallacy number 7. Again, gases aren't bullets, Professor. And the atmosphere is a contradiction in terms. Again, atmo means air. Air is a gas. Sphere is a shape. Gases have no inherent shape. So gas can't make it out of the paradox atmosphere. Isn't your paradox atmosphere made of gas? So your claim actually is gas can't make it out of gas.
You big dummy!
When's your Rhodes Scholarship end? Oh, by the way, window licker, even in your fairy tale narrative, from Science Alert, the Earth loses hundreds of tons of atmosphere to space every day. Although speed, like I said, is incoherent red herring fallacy to the discussion, since you're so stage 5 clinger, kung fu death grip obsessed with it, you commandeered a chat message that stated how fast gas molecules are moving, then added, at standard temperature and pressure. Is 3,000 degrees Celsius standard temp clown. That's what temps can reach in the thermosphere. How fast you think gas molecules are moving then, Professor?
Why doesn't it fill the space? That's what we see in nature.
It has no reason to fill that space.
Are you high right now?
Yeah, there is. It's called increasing entropy. The second law of thermodynamics. You cuck.
Oh, son of a... That's gonna leave a mark.
There's a force that is pulling that gas toward the Earth.
There's no such force. Second law of thermodynamics violation. Again. If there was such a force, it would never rain. See evaporation. And finally,
Brownian motion.
wouldn't exist. Thanks for contradicting yourself. Again.
It could be whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. You tell me. What is it?
Let's call it the force of returning to Earth.
I know. Let's call it the force of clinical level Dunning-Kruger-Numpty dipshittery conjured by a science illiterate and grade school basic reasoning casually. The truly hilarious part, this daft muppet considers himself to be an intellectual. Son, baby Huey's blushing.
Let's suppose the atmosphere has a container.
No supposing needed. The atmo must be contained. It's a necessary antecedent to gas pressure.
Then the only thing we'd know is that all the gas pressure we see on Earth is contained. That doesn't mean that all gas pressure requires one.
Textbook train wreck special pleading fallacy.
Or say the Earth doesn't have a container.
That would again violate Boyle's law, Charles' law, Gay-Lussac's law, Avogadro's law, parts of Dalton's law, and the second law of thermodynamics.
Then there's an obvious counterexample to your claim.
You serious?
Let me get this straight, window licker. You conjure a natural law violating bonanza from the caper-sized piece of horseshit between your ears and then lay that down on the table as a counterexample? Newsflash, imaginations aren't counterexamples. You need to be institutionalized.
If we didn't have walls to our vacuum chamber,
Then you would have never had a vacuum chamber. Next block of instruction, how to look at a tree while eating.
claims like gas pressure requires a container, which are asserted from definitions you've read on the internet, but aren't actually like backed up by demonstrations.
Hey! Hello. It's for you.
Yeah? You've just been erased.